Hello, everyone. It's Keaton here, and we're going to watch another great race. So, SpeedGaming of the randomizer random boots, our randomized tournament, main tournament. Today is casual boots. We have BJS and AstroFelipe, who will be racing the casual boots for us. So we're just now waiting for the guy to give the runners the go ahead, and so hopefully we'll get the day started. Jeff is, if anybody's not familiar with the casual boots setup, is pretty much you do everything's pretty much normal except for like you do the escape. You just get a boots and a sword at the very beginning, which is helpful. So far in the bracket round, BSG is 1-3, and AstroFelipe is 2-2. So we'll see how this match goes. This is their second match for them, and the first one was won by AstroFelipe. So, yep, and there goes the timer, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. We'll get the stream reset up in a few seconds. Phoenix is helping us out with set up with the background today, so thank you very much, Phoenix. BSJ running around. We got bombs right away. Bombs are useful, especially right off the bat in this seed. Let's see what Uncle gives us. Some more bombs. Well, that's always nice. He's at least very thoughtful because... And... King to Bruna. Okay. So we get bombs and we get a safety right away. That could be useful. I did have a seed yesterday for my cross keys. No, not cross keys. Which one was it? Kabuto key. Kabuto keys. Which I didn't have mirror or cane, but I still did Spike Cave, and that turned out to be a really good play because that had the big key for East Town. Or so yeah. There we go. So we're getting a lot of bombs this early in the seed, which I guess it's always nice to get bombs. Never bad thing to get. Always one thing with any type of siege is trying to figure out if it's running out of bombs at stores. And 300 rubies right away. Okay. All right. Thank you, game. Oh, I think we're now getting synced up. That or BSG is just taking a break right now. But there we go. We're all synced up. Thank you for that. All right. So here we go. It's so far. It's hard to say at the very. A lot of people always like to talk about in the races that you win based on your escape. So right now, if we're going to declare a winner, AstroFelipe's in the lead. So let's see if you could keep this up in the last little parts of this escape. I wonder if we should just assign a 5-second penalty every time somebody gets a bonk. There we go. Oh, shovel! That's a nice thing to get right off the bat. So we get a lot of interesting items at the beginning of Escape. I don't think we've seen map yet, so I'm kind of curious to see if our runners if we'll find it in these 3 chests or if we're going to. Oh, there's the map. I spoke too soon. And some more bombs and some more money. Okay. That's interesting. That's okay. We're definitely going to be healthy with money. We're definitely going to be healthy with bombs this seed. So, all right. And AstroFelipe has a very impressive time of so far 5:14 out of escape. Really nice. And BSJ is not far behind. So just about 11 seconds off. So then we have Pennant Desert, or sorry, Crystal Desert, Crystal Eastern Palace, and Pennant Tower Hera. And there's a bottle. Okay. The only thing we're missing now is the flute, and we could not see Kakariko again. So $50. More bombs on a tree pole. Okay. So we're definitely not going to have any problems with bombs today. And there's a mirror! Okay, so that means that... And unfortunately for... AstroFelipe, he won't have that knowledge. Oh no. So at the end of the day, I mean that's interesting. The this now mirror, it still may not be necessary. Oh, there's a sword, there's a glove, there's some Maria. There's 20 ducks, 20 bucks, 20 ducks. 20 ducks, that's funny. There's time burned. Okay. Wow. That's a nice start. This will be a quick seed so far. All right. There's the hammer. So now we're just missing Moon Pearl. And then we have our Dark World access. And now I guess I'm wondering if whoever gets lantern if they're going to go right away to get the lamp. Now, lamp's not necessarily needed unless, of course, swamp is and our misery is, or desert is moon mirror required, so it may not be required. Or I mean, obviously mirror has a few checks I could block off too. So there's book. So desert's not mirror required, as far as we know of yet. I mean, lantern and there's ether. So lots of items, and Kakariko is stacked today. Wow. Why can't I get this seed? 10 arrows on library. And Astro's getting their knowledge. Nothing important on race game. And Civil and 10 arrows. So once again, nothing earth-shattering. And Astro's going to go right away. Just do the run to the self-storage checks. This is fine. I mean, it's a little faster to save and quit. I'm not exactly sure how much faster. And there's a hook shot. So that opens up Tower Hera. That opens up Desert East, not in logic. Those are all not in logic checks. But that's definitely good to have checks. Good knowledge to have. Just $1. Only want to pick up that lonely daughter? Lonely dollar? Oh. BSG is going to check the back of Sanctuary, which... No. Oh, he's going to do the... I see what he's doing. He's getting the money needed for... And there's the Moon Pearl. Okay, so yeah. Cool hand. He's doing his cool hand money. And so he has enough for... Zora. Like, Zora's is in logic, but BSJ is going to find out relatively quickly that he will then have the choice of doing it or not. Hook shot, yeah. And small arrow? Oh, small arrow. I'm good with words. Really? Piece of heart. I think I was thinking small heart. Piece of heart is the correct term for it. And it's just gonna... So there's some more money. I'm not going to even bother checking the man under the bridge. At least not yet. And turns a bee into a fairy. Now, Astro doesn't have enough money for the scam fish, and just bombs. BSD is going to go right away to the Dark World, which Makes sense. Okay, so we have. So mirror is required because we have a swamp as a crystal. We got green pennant skull woods and blue pennant turtle rock. So, all right. And there is. Okay, there's a fire rod. There's some money, and there's $50. Now, getting fire rod's interesting because that opens up Skull Woods, which, like, for the runners, I'm kind of curious at this point when BSJ is going to make the play to get the mirror, knowing what's there. And what's BSJ doing? I was going to check Pyramid right now. Okay. And just $20. And saving and quitting right away. All right. I'm sort of surprised at this. I just figured, like, if you're making the play to go to Pyramid, you may just want to make the play to finish up what you can. And okay, and where's he doing? Doesn't have mushroom or flippers. Just getting potions. Saving and quitting, and it's just going to be the play to go up. The yep, he is. He's going to make that commitment and clear Castle Tower, which totally makes sense. He knows the mirror there. He knows he has Temper Sword. He's in good shape. He knows mirror is required. I definitely agree with this play. This is aggressive, which I appreciate. Because who knows, with all the items that you have right now, I mean, you could clear Thieves Town. You could do a lot on. You can't. We know the lantern can't be on Mountain yet until we get either the flute. It could be in Pod. It could be in Eastern. It could be in Saha's closet. There's so many places that it could be. So it's just better knowing that it's like, okay, I know I have to clear this, so let's just clear it. So definitely appreciate this. Astro, in the meantime, is going to clear Thieves Town. There's the big key to Thieves. There we go. There you go. Perfect. Now the rest of this should be pretty easy. There we go. Now he's in. He has some rooms with some light to it. Oh, pick that up. Aw. Probably he's not picking up the free magic refill. Um, but to each is their own. Well, in the meantime, Astro's making their way through Thieves Town. Nothing really interesting found so far in Thieves, except for he does have mail upgrade. There we go. Blue balls! Lightning! More. Oh! There we go. One dead Aga. And a save and quit. Okay. And he's going to get the BSJ is going to get their mirror right away, which totally makes sense. Just not going to wait, and now he definitely has. If he just finds flippers, he could clear a lot more things. So, right, and while we watch Astro take down thieves, he has Kane, Verna. Nice job. And so Astro's leading the crystal count with the first crystal of at 21 minutes. Very nice. In the meantime, BSJ is gonna. I've just imagined we're just going to see kind of repeat of both these runners kind of just crossing their path, crossing over each other. Astro's doing some of the checks that BSJ's already done. BSJ knows that flippers are Skull's a Skull may not be required because it's a pendant, but that green little item there could be green pendant part could be put into the equation later. Yeah, so today we have a bunch of races kind of going on. Well, this the second week of our main tournament. Both these runners are in the Group L, which is a pretty tight bracket. Like right now, AstroFelipe is like I mentioned before, 2-2. They're in the brackets with Tucci, who's 5-0, and then Hitman is also in the brackets, which is 1-4. So this definitely a win by BS would help his ability into the standings, and then also a win by Astro could definitely help with his push to get to the next phase of this tournament. Astro's going to do Catfish, which makes sense. So let's see if there's anything on the cat today. Let's see. I like Astro's reaction report to bonk. And just $20, so not really useful. So this compass. Now Astro's gonna find his second item shortly. There it is. So now for both these runners who are looking for a next progression, I would strongly suspect that I'm surprised none of the runners went to Mountain yet. I could also understand it because for both those runners, no, Mountain is not on Logic right now. They're still waiting for a lamp or flute in order to make that climb in Logic. There's the map. And so now we're tied up in the crystal count. All right, let's go to Astro's audio. Oh, there's the flute. So that is our mountain axis. So Lantern could be on Mountain. Ace of Hearts. A couple checks that BSJ can do is Bombo's tablet. Before he possibly could do, if he chooses to go to desert. So we'll see what BSJ decides here. And just $20 on Bombo's tablet. This is actually a good play for BSJ to check out what's in here. He's going to find a flute and decide, yeah, I kind of want that. Now, flute is required because Misery is a crystal today. So we're still missing an extra pair of gloves. And that's about it. Because we have Kane. And, well, maybe we just might need another coin. Depending on what's the coin in Misery is. Astro gets his second kill. And $1 on Garrett. So nothing really good on the old man in desert today. And small key. There you go. And the national anthem of Hyrule. And Astro's going to give us our first look at... So Astro did get Bow. Now, this will be a big advantage for BSJ, at least efficiency-wise, because... if he could get the bow, then he could do a combination of Eastern and pods at the same time, which is nice. Very nice. Yep, and BSJ got their second crystal. There's the map. And we'll see what BSJ does after this. Now, because we know Pod and Eastern are crystals, I could definitely see BSJ doing those next. So that's 2 for 1 special. I'll at least get done 4 crystals before making the trip to... Or he could go to Mountain right now. Oh, he's going to activate Flute. That makes sense. So we're still missing a glove. So right now for go mode, we're missing a glove and flippers. And possibly a coin. The big advantage right now the biggest difference between the two runners is BSJ scouted Lumberjack and found the mirror, and so BSJ's already done Castle Tower and got the mirror, while Astro has not checked out that, unfortunately. And may not go there for anytime soon, because with all the items that Astro has currently, there's really no incentive for him to check Lumberjack when right after this I strongly suspect he'll go to Mountain. There we go. Alright, good to know that pod is bow required. And that's crystal number 3 for Astro. So nothing too exciting in pods so far, but right now really both the runners are just waiting for one major item. Astro is going to go right to killing the boss, which makes sense. He has 2 keys, he has a big key, so might as well get it all done and then do the dip after that to get the rest of the items, and gives the option to zone out. Zone out. I'm zoning out. Mirror out. There's the word I'm looking for. Mirror out. And then once he gets all the items available in pod. Nice job on the using the fire rod to get that lantern up. So right now, like execution-wise, both the runners are doing a really good job. There's really not that much difference between their execution right now. The only major difference is the routing that BSJ has the big advantage of having that mirror. Like, unfortunately for Astro, for right now, like I imagine he'll just kill the boss. Nope, okay. Never mind. Yeah, he'll definitely go back probably for those 2 checks that are still in pod, but not right now. BSJ is going to have to do it because he doesn't have a small key in order to do the back. So 2 small keys. I'm actually surprised that one thing I've always noticed sometimes with runners and a lot of people don't tend to use fire rod at that part of pod. I always kind of wonder why. I mean, that's right there to light up some torches and make things a little easier. But I can also understand too. I mean, every second counts. If you're really good and comfortable finding your way, then this should be not a problem. That's a very interesting routing by Astro. So I believe he didn't do the left side of pod. As oh, there's the flippers. Oh, so left side pod is required. Oh, and another shield. So one more shield left to get the mirror shield. Oh boy. Hopefully for Astro's case, he goes back to do that part of pod. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately with mirror this makes this routing a little harder. Without mirror. There we go. So there's nearly not much left for the runner because BSJ is going to do Swamp right after this. And then it's really Ice Rod's not required. So we just need the glove and possibly another coin. bsj7. Yep, Astro's gained the good news and I think gained those slippers. Unfortunately for Astro, he doesn't have mirror. So my guess he's going to go do mountain next. Or not. Never mind. Man under the bridge? Okay. Now, I don't believe BSJ's done this. Just a green potion. I was gonna say just a green potion. I do like a free potion. Now, the mountain checks. There's definitely a bunch on. We could get to both sides of the mountain with hammer. I don't see a scenario where either our runners are going to check too far deep into Tower Hera. It is possible that Astro could go into Tower Hera, which makes sense. But we'll see. But for BSJ, he's gonna, oh, okay. He's gonna also do the man under the bridge. Or not. Okay. Nobody likes swamp today? Okay. Like I guess I sort of get it. Like swamps, you don't maybe want to make that decision of having to know if you have to do swamp or not. Or pull clear left side swamp. But with all the items that they have, I imagine both these runners will probably skip it anyway, unless of course there's something you last resort it. Alright, so nothing so far. This money. So really useless. Right, east side mountains to 7-6 and Paradox Cave. And there's the mirror shield. Wonder if any of our runners are going to pick that up. I like mirror shield. Maybe I'm in the minority of that. And we're going to see some our runners. We're going to get some radio ether tablets and just some money. So nothing helpful there. Then there's the glove. Now, like, he could be in go mode. And yeah, so this is where BSJ is just going to find out if he is in go mode. No, so Misery's Quake required. So we're not in go mode. We're missing Quake, and then we're in go mode. So Quake could do. So we're now in a BSJ just knows he needs Quake. But in the meantime, he could clear all the rest of his crystal dungeons, except for Misery. So he could do Swamp. He could do. Yep. So we're gonna get both our runners doing Ice Palace. Now, I do actually like BSJ's play here, or knowing the fact that he's one item from go mode, he's just going right to the crystal dungeons, find out what he needs in order to finish this race, or hopefully find what he needs to finish this race. So while we're getting some. We'll get the thing set up for the runners in a second. But definitely make sure you give a follow to our runners who are putting on a wonderful race today. And yeah, I think this is the Group L Casual Boots Tournament. This is their second race between these two runners right now. So we're going to see how they do. Both of them are doing amazing jobs. The biggest, like I mentioned before, or the biggest difference between the runners right now is BSJ found the lumberjack check, and determined that, oh, okay, I need that mirror. And so even though he didn't have lamp, he climbed Castle Tower, got the what he needed to clear Castle Tower, and got the mirror, and now he's only one item away from go mode, which is the Quake medallion. It's putting up the runners feed in the chat, so yep, make sure you give them a follow. Very nice kill by BSJ. Very nice kill by Astro. Off the swamp. Let's see what Astro does now. Okay, so he's gonna probably do the hookshot cave checks, bunny walk, super bunny cave, and possibly I would probably say to the spike cave. In the meantime, BSJ is going to clear up the last of his crystals. Still needs, after this, one more crystal, which is misery, but you can't do, none of the runners can do misery until we find out where that Quake medallion is. So there's some arrows. Under coins. There's mushroom. Oh, some more fetch items. Which is unfortunate for Astro. Because the more fetch items, the more open things. Oh, that's not pretty. Because it's beatable. It's a now. The question is now Quake could be in TR. TR is available except for we're missing the fire rod. Sorry, the ice rod. So it is possible that ice rod is in there as well. See what Astro does. And he's going to think about it, but stays and quits. Okay. Now we're gonna go. He's going to do his pod checks, which are misery checks, which makes sense. He's going to get the news of Quake. There's the ice rod. So potentially, I mean, until we get Lantern, we'll find out where Lantern is. Like, why all the pendant dungeons are not in Logic. Because you need to get Lantern to clear Eternal Rock. There's not many. I'm trying to think what's in Logic that would where our Lantern could be. Could be in Tower Hera, because both our runners really didn't check that. Astro's checking King's Tomb, which this isn't Logic, but nope, that's not our answer. BSJ is going back to do the. Don't blame him. Now Astro, let's see what Astro does. Is Astro's going this way, and I think he's going to check out the lumberjack, and unfortunately for him, he's going to get the news. Yeah. But okay, so now he has the book, so he's gonna find out what's on PED too while he's at it. Which this is actually smart, because if this is Quake, then he also knows that he has to complete all the penance. Nope, just a piece of love. So PED is dead. Sorry, fans. No PED today. And yeah, Astro's going to get that mirror. And we'll see where BSJ goes after this. 10 bombs. So there's not really. So BSJ has a lot of checks available on Mountain, which I suspect he'll do. That's if you're looking for at this point density. But okay, he's gonna go do. He's going to check PED. I think he's going to check PED. Okay, this makes sense. Unfortunately for BSJ, like all these were already checked earlier by Astro, and this is not the answer. We'll see if BSJ takes a dip into TR. I kind of thought Astro may. It's kind of good that he maybe didn't. If sorry, the item that we need is if that's on the Trinex. But kind of like I said before, like Trinex is not in logic until we get the lamp. I'm trying to think what would be the next step for that. Probably I think the one places that a couple checks that the runners haven't done is blacksmith, smith's chain. So Astro is not out of it, depending on what he does. Like he's going to do swamp after this, and we'll clear that. And then it's just a question of what he does, knowing the fact that he probably knows he's behind. Or at least feels that way, is what checks is he's going to do that he thinks his runner may not. Very nice kill on Astro's side. Piece of heart. Money. 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 No, piece of heart. So that's not our answer, and BSJ is gonna make the dip. And this makes sense. This is one of the most dense areas to get items still left in the game. We'll see if our answer is in TR. Nothing there. 2 keys. 2 keys or not 2 keys? That is the question. So right now we're in Quake hunt. No ice rod today, just a Quake. We know it's not on ped. There's our lantern. Okay, game. So that's actually a good thing for BSJ. Because I guess that makes if Quake is here, then it's in logic. But wow, that's an interesting lamp location. So the game wanted you to do Turtle Rock, or at least before doing Castle Tower. It's kind of mean. I mean, but that's randomizer for you. All right, let's see what's Mimic Cave has for us today. Oh, half magic. I'm definitely a big half magic fan. If I could have any item in the game almost any time, it's half magic. There's the ice rod. Another small key for... Now, it's going to be a question of what's left for our runners and what will they do, because so I'm kind of curious to see what Astro does after this. If I think what would help him actually really good if he does Blacksmith and Skull Woods. or a Smith chain. So we'll see. I mean, it's still anybody's game. The longer that BSJ doesn't find Quake, and they don't, and Astro does checks that BSJ hasn't, then we'll see. And then there's Quake. That's go mode. At 109, we're in go mode. BSJ's in go mode. BJ. And there's the Quake. This will be a quick. So yeah, for the most part, like the runners did a really good job. Both the runners, and it's been a really good race. Right now, this is the biggest advantage, unfortunately, for Astros. The last locating, pretty much, of mirror, which hurts. Like I kind of mentioned before, like this game could still be closer if it turned out, but Astro's now going to get his medallion after Turtle Rock, I believe. So I'm gonna actually switch the audio back. There's half our magic. This is still going to be a really good time for both the runners. I think both runners should be done by definitely under 130. There's small key, there's the other small key. As we watch BJ make really short work of Vitreous. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who do we appreciate? Alright, that is the 7th crystal for BJ. Wonder what time it is. 9:22 Eastern, but besides that, they wants to play the big key guessing game. I'm gonna go with the number 5 today. Sometimes I like to see the runners suffer, but this time I think it's gonna be a quick big key. But you never know. Like Astro's played a really good game. Just the unfortunate location of mirror. But I imagine also for BSJ. I mean, I quite suspect he's not feeling easy because I think most people would check lumberjack, so he probably also not sure um, how quickly his opponent got the um, quake, made that dip. But I guess like usually in a race like this, I imagine for like anytime you're playing, because you don't know what your opponent is doing, all you know is they haven't finished yet. So you're always wondering, are you ahead? Are you behind? And there's the big key. And he's warping out right away. So no extra checks to find silvers. So if anybody gets 2, you are right. Congratulations. I did not guess 2. One, 2, 3, 4. Astro gets his go mode. And it's going to be misery and clear up his part of the seed. Like I said, Astro's done a really good race. He just the only, not necessarily just, it's just like I get it. Like it's like how many times have we done casual boots and nothing's on um, lumberjack. Really nice. The stealth mushroom. Probably to get that refill magic. Yep. I really like how BJ It's impressive. Not doing any extra checks for just going right to the boss. Very nice. Okay, one more check. Very nice. He has red mail. He's good. It won't affect his race. But yeah, that's never a good feeling. And it's, like regardless of who you are in the tournament, I mean, errors are going to happen. And it's just things that happen during a race. Uh-oh. And unfortunately, he doesn't have a potion. Grabbing a wall. Smart. Alright, phase 4 for bsj. You got the second torch glitch, or the torch glitch, which is good. He's trying to be very careful here. Very nice. Triple. Very nice. Very nice. And put your GG's in chat for BJ, who's going to take this game and in our brackets. Yay! Yeah. It's AstroFelipe. Perfect, but no. Great run by both the runners. This was a good race that was pretty like it was a good race for both the runners, and they did a wonderful job. And so yeah, it's awesome. There we go. I'm just gonna GG's Astro. A good race.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah.
GG's.
Oh my.
How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, because normally the mirror isn't there, and if this, then the lamp appears very early. It felt pretty bad when I found the lamp in TR, because everything that you need except for the meats was in Kakariko, I guess. So yeah, that was the logic, and I was I found that something was very off when I was missing the lamp for Meyer, for instance, and both out of logic and things like that.
Yeah, like I think that's one thing I kind of noticed. Like, the game really wanted you to do a lot of things before you get to, like, did not want you to go to a lot of places until you got to TR get the and to get the technically get the lamp, and then maybe continue in TR to get that Quake, which I kind of thought, like, because the way even the race was going, I'm like, if the Quake was almost somewhere else, like in Smith's Chain, I'm like, oh, maybe depending on how you routed your route after.
Yeah, I wanted to do
doing
Smith
Swamp,
Chain, but
like, oh, okay, maybe you have a chance.
Yeah, I wanted to do Smith Chain, but I was thinking, well, possibly my opponent has the mirror, so maybe I would just talk about the worst place where the Quake could be, and then okay, let's bet for TR. And but from the moment that I found the mirror, that was okay. I'm losing for a lot, so.
Yeah, that's definitely tough in regards to anytime you don't get a chance to do not getting mirror and not seeing that right away, because then you're like, oh, I gotta do maybe those mirror checks and seeing, but like, you played really well. The just unfortunately where that mirror location was just hurt.
Yeah.
But like besides the mirror, like, how did you feel you played?
Yeah, and well, and now the group becomes very spicy.
Yeah, no, for sure. 'Cause it makes it gives you and BJ's the same record. Um, so and you both have one more game.
Yep.
Uh, and just checking the matchups to see who do you have left. Um, do you have Tucci or no? You're done your games with Tucci. Okay, so you just
Yeah,
have another game
Hitman.
with Hitman. Okay.
Yeah, cross keys, so it will be tough.
Yeah, cross keys. Oh, that could be.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
yeah, cross keys could go either way for sure.
Yeah,
Um,
but if Hitman wins, then we will the three players with 2 wins. So
mhm, mhm, mhm. Yeah,
that will be fun.
that can be fun. But yeah, no, I mean, but cross keys is. I mean, cross keys is one of those things. Like if you get booch quickly or you get mirror quickly, it helps. Like,
Not again.
oh. Who's picking the? Are you picking? Did you pick the cross keys for next game, or is
No.
that Hitman? Okay.
I mean, I love cross keys, but it's not my best mode.
I really like cross keys too. It's but yeah, I definitely agree with you. Or I kind of regretted selecting green to not vetoing. In retrospect, I probably should have vetoed cross keys. And like, yeah, I as much as I don't like Emmonizer, I kind of feel like I probably should have picked Emmonizer.
Yeah, no.
Just to give help with the um, components. Oh, yeah. So I saw UJ's has no mic, so you can't enable to join us. But yeah, but definitely GG's BJ's great race. Um, yeah, that was a interesting seed and interesting lamp location because like yeah, because I think a lot of people would be kind of scared off. Like even though there's so many items available in Turtle Rock, I mean it's not a logic until you get the lamp. Like, but I don't know. Do you have anything else you'd like to add before we close it out for today?
No, just well, GG's to BSG. Well played, and yeah, the the next matches will be crucial for all of us. And thanks for the restream too, and the comms, and all the volunteers that make this tournament so fun to watch.
Yeah, no, thank you for putting a great race, and I'll definitely look out for yours and BCA's next one, and hopefully we could also get that also restreaming. But yeah, thank you everyone. Thanks at the chat. Thanks both the runners. Make sure you give them a follow. Keep up with our schedule on Speed Gaming for the main tournament. We have lots of races going on. There's still races going on as we speak on Speed Gaming 3. And so, and Speed Gaming 1 looks like. So, yeah. GG's everyone. Have a good night and see you later.